Hello everybody, and welcome to the kind of the base of I'd say the Iron Door cult, or also like my, I think, third team that I had on the server. So here, I'll check out these signs. This is kind of the waystone for the middle of the builds we made around here. Um, so here's the visitor rules. No loitering. If you're just loitering around, you'll be kicked. Visitors might give temporary trust. No random teleports. So basically, we didn't want people to like randomly just appear. No putting waystones around. No claims or claim blocking to like stop us from being able to claim stuff. Don't be a jerk. don't be a don't be a jerk. You'll be kicked. People who've been kicked repeatedly will be banned. Like whatever / ban from claim. Sort of kind of the rules. The team that was around here consisted, like my third team, consisted of OnVicedTea, BootlegAidan. Their name is Pussycat Green, but we called them BreadBank, Cloudy, and RiverSheat. I don't think Cloudy did a lot of builds around here, but they were kind of part of the team. Um, so right here we had kind of believe it was a beacon, but it was replaced with redstone, I think because it was griefed and stolen. And then, like, after the team disbanded, because there was a bit of, I think, drama, broke up the team, and everybody kind of left, and I don't know. Drama happens to the best of teams. But, yeah, after that, the beacon was stolen, and I got it back, but then I mined it myself to make it so nobody would steal it again. I guess we'll head over this way first. So over here, one of the first builds, there used to be a house right here. It was a plug ugly build. It was like really just a sight for sore eyes with a ton of colored blocks, but it was BootlegAidan's kind of base. And that's where this town kind of started and was founded. I don't know what this flag is doing it. I don't think it was a flag. The texture's probably broke. But we've got this villager trading farm. This was kind of the first trading farm I ever had access to. This was before I had access to Misfits base. A lot of decent enchants here. We've got Respiration 3 book, probably from this farm. Bunch of bits and bobs in this chest. Piglin head. At one point, you can see all this stuff up here. Somebody made a parkour course. Parkour 2. Parkour 1. I think I completed it successfully once, but I got to the end and there's just nothing here. There's no, like, win. Or winner's trophy. There's nothing really much up there. But we have this farm right here to trade, I believe, to farmer villagers or something. Here's the start of the parkour. Um, there used to be a key code thing where you punch a code in and then you can use it like a button or whatever and it opens stuff up. But that doesn't work anymore. We got that door instead with the button and lever. Heading down here, this is where the storage used to be. All these chests are basically cleared out now because when the drama happened, everything was given away. Because BootlegAidan decided to quit, which is totally fair. Like, they probably just weren't finding the game fun anymore. We got some heads on the wall. These are probably rare. After the video, I might yoink them. Because, yeah, these heads don't drop anymore. Dolphin head, that's wild. We got dinner bone here. Empty chest. I'll go to that waystone later. Let's check out the rest of this room first. Heading around here, we've got axolotls. Just a nice grassy area to like complement the look. Got a bunch of just more chests. I didn't actually see this. Holy crap. That's a lot of hay. There was an exploit thing. Pixels knew about it, the owner of the server. But basically, you would get farmer villagers to farm crops, specifically wheat, and they would just drop like 200 stacks of wheat. They just wouldn't stop dropping wheat, so much so that it would lag whenever you looked at it. And we made like probably 20 to 40 double chests of hay bales from all the wheat. And then BootlegAidan killed the villagers because there was just too much wheat. I'll teleport to this and see what's over here. Oh, so this is the underwater kind of place where everything was distributed. You can see, I don't know where this is, but I'll like free cam out there. Yeah, middle of the ocean. Middle of nowhere. This was just where all the stuff was put into chests. I'd take those. And everything here was given away. I'll take this stuff later. Yeah, everything was given away, and BootlegAidan basically said, anything you want, take it. It's yours. These are rare. I might take these later for my museum. These were the custom music discs you could buy at Spawn back in the day. Got some enchanted books. I don't know why my coordinates are still up. More hay. We had so much hay. These were the blocks that his house was made out of. These like random color stuff. Got a shulker box over here actually. Watering can, mangrove propagule. Bunch of just totally random stuff. This was all the stuff that nobody wanted to take because nobody deemed useful. Empty furnaces. If we head over here, it might take us back, hopefully. Yeah, okay. Sometimes if you place multiple down, you can, like 3 down, it will just take you randomly around. That was kind of the storage area of our base. It was kind of a community storage. So anybody in this town could take from it and use it. We head up here. This was the cat cafe that I'm pretty sure Bread right here was working on. Loving memory of the baby zombie won't be missed. I wasn't around for this, but apparently some baby zombie was causing some grief or something. Probably killing residents or the customers of the cat cafe. Oh, this tail's kind of cute. I might rebuild this in something else. It's a very nice build. We've got a bazillion cats. I guess, I don't even know if you can breed cats, but I guess you can, considering how many are around here. We got fish for the cats and some water. Some tea. Just a pleasant little cafe. Is there anything on this hill? Pretty sure we decided to build the town here because we were near cherry biome, and those were kinda special. If we head down here, or up here, I suppose. This was Bread's alternate skin. I'm pretty sure it's should also say Pussycat Queen yet. You can kind of spell this out, I think. That was OnVicedTea. They were a bit of a goober when it came to that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this. It looks like it was probably griefed or something. This little hut up here. Oh, check out those chests, actually. Got a bucket of white paint right here. Nice. It's probably the funniest custom head. Okay, these chests are totally empty. Probably more stuff that was distributed when the team broke up. We head down here. This was kind of the OnVicedTea made this build. I have more storage. You can see multiple death books here. These books, the cave and the plants, were both from the moon. We went to the moon all together at one point. Yeah, just more random stuff. Things, doodads. Got a villager down here. Think I was gonna say that might be a shop, but no, that's just a normal villager. Yep, this was all kind of destroyed. Either that or maybe it was unfinished. But, ooh, gotta go down there next. Anything up here? No. Heading down this way. Oh, it was right here. This was OnVicedTea's kind of head collection. This is Lucid, I'm pretty sure. Onion Boy, Cinnabon, Clown Fan Lol, I think. Yeah. OnVicedTea, BootlegAidan with the cat ears. This is Bread's third skin. Yeah. Silly Red Snack, who I will talk about in a moment. His head is in my inventory there. And I think this was my head or something. I took it because I didn't want somebody to yoink it if this ever gets unclaimed. Pretty sure it's claimed by me or I have permission trust, and so it doesn't get unclaimed, but in case it ever does. If we head down here, I guess we'll let's talk about this green roof house first and kind of loop around. So we got this, this big portal right here. No. Okay, wait, let's hit these chests. Which have just bits and bobs. You can see this has been around here for a while. OnVicedTea made this as well. Very, very silly. You got a round portal, which is genuinely a round portal. I didn't know you could do that in Minecraft. Maybe it's a server thing. Got a nice kind of pool here. This house here, I'm pretty sure was Bread's house, BreadBank. They've got a box. A little bit lacking on the interior decor on the first floor, but the second floor got Yarno. Pretty sure that's how his name's pronounced. We got a really nice, like, couch bed setup. Mushroom head. Outdoor balcony kind of thing. Heading upstairs again. Cat have a name? Nah, I guess it's just a cat. Yeah, kind of just got a nice setup here. Nothing too special, but the house itself looks really, really wonderful. I'll do a little surround shot here. Pretty sure that Iron Golem does have a name. That's a villager right there? What the heck? What are you doing up here, bud? What a weirdo. You need help, let me know. T, and then will do, thank you. I guess Kafka moved in here at one point? I don't really remember who that is, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this is Kafka's house. Who knows? We got Larry, and we got Laura. Or Alora, or something, I don't know how to pronounce that. Probably just Laura. We head over here. Oh, this was Bread's house right here. One of Bread's houses. Maybe they're both. Who knows? Yeah, just blocks. BreadBank's obituary at one point. Yeah, there were obituary books. There might be obituary books now. I can't remember. Goat card. Ton of just server books. That's my own under chest. I don't know why I looked in there. Ton of different parrots in the back. Tim, my first son, I can still hear your calls. You will be missed. Um, Tim. Tim. Who is Tim? I can't remember. Bread did have... Oh, I might be able to look inside. Bread had a pig called Piggus Poot, who I accidentally killed in a horrible accident. I accidentally swung my sword and Piggus Poot was caught in the crossfire. I still have Piggus Poot in my museum. I might have showed that off before. Who knows? I'll probably do it in a later video where I read all the books and stuff people have written. But yeah, Piggus Poot um, will be remembered. Tim as well. Rest in peace. This was my election banner as well. I'd say it somewhat resembles me, my color scheme. Over this way, I'm pretty sure BootlegAidan or OnVicedTea or as a duo, they kind of built a huge wall around the base, kind of protect it. It goes all the way around. My render distance is too short. You get the picture. Kind of a protection wall to keep people out. Over here is the garlic farm. If you look in here. Nope. I don't have trust. There's a very large very large odds that there's just, garlic in here and garlic seeds. Because garlic was a really good way to make a lot of diamonds back in the day. Yeah, down here, just more garlic planters and stuff. So yeah, they had like a huge farm set up to just make a lot of bank. So that's kind of the inside of the town. A bit later, before the group kind of disbanded, somebody named Misfit, who I did a tour for before, Misfit kind of moved in because Misfit knows OnVicedTea, and he kind of joined the group more or less. We hung out and stuff. And they built their base out this way. Before I show that off, though, I should show off RiverSheet's base, which I also forgot about. This is RiverSheet's base. I'm pretty sure they still use it today when they play online. There's a lot of like stuff around here. Is this a snow golem? Yes, yes it is. I wonder if they have a name for it. They've got a really big farm down here. Kind of an odd build of copper pipes. Couple sheep, you can see. And a very humane sheep farm. God bless America, I guess. I think they had a big thing for like making custom flags and stuff. I at one point commissioned them to, Minecraft commissioned with diamonds to make me kind of a cool banner, and so pretty sure I have that in my museum now. Got, yeah, a ton of wool and stuff for the banners. Thing upstairs. A lot of food. Just, random chest stuff that you find in a random person's chest. Treasure map. Just things. One of their death locations. Pepper seeds. Maybe they were gonna make a little farm. A lot of potatoes. I guess all from their potato farm down there. Up here we got... This is River's, like, armor that they, I think, always wear. See what the enchantments are. Oh, Thorns and Mending. Darkness. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the basic good stuff to enchant. Got some garlic here. Prismarine helmet. That is rare. Not a lot of Prismarine out nowadays. A lot of white dye. Book and quill. Oh, I guess this is like quotes. I'm a wizened old wizard with a cane and a cap. I don't remember writing that in there. I'm pretty sure he gave this book around and got people to write stuff. Um, where there is piss, there must also be poo. When piss and poo interact, becomes a legend. I shat my pants and pissed my pants. Onion Boy. Wait, Onion Boy has a skin where he shat in the front and or pissed in the front, shat in the back. Maybe that's what that's referencing. I don't know. But these are peak. I don't know. These are some great quotes. I'll let you kind of read them. Oh yeah, silly red snack got a quote. Awesome. Then a librarian hat. Man, what a throwback. I might sign that and make a copy. Yeah, I guess River also had a really extensive pumpkin and carrot farm. I wonder if there's anything. I think there was a basement. Yeah, there was a whole basement we missed. I kind of jumped the gun there. Head down. They got Delia and Tootsie. I'm pretty sure there's a thing where if you tamed a dog, it would give it a random name. So that's where that's from. Heading over this way. Oh, it's just a kind of outlook. I fell down the one block. Okay. Down a little farther. Got a really big storage, some melons. A lot of just random stuff as always. People tend to not tidy their chests nearly as much as me. Ooh, he died, Santa hat. Flippers, custom stuff. I'm pretty sure there should be some kind of lever. Oh, that lever up there. Yeah, this was a secret garlic operation. Everybody and their mother on this server has a secret garlic operation. But I think it's awesome all the same. Is this another neighbor? Weird. If I hit that one and then also hit this one. Nothing. Okay, weird. Maybe it's for the same system. Yeah, that's kind of their basement. We head out this way. So yeah, like I said, Misfit made a base over here, based off the Iron Door cult. Pretty sure, because OnVicedTea made that kind of group up. We head down here. Pretty sure this spits us out right by, yeah, the Iron Door meeting area. I wasn't really around for when this was made or if it was ever used, so I don't really know. But we've got, see it with the lighting. Whoa, it's really cool. The Iron Door. We've got this whole meeting table. There might be stuff in here. Nah, it's just for design. You know, you got members sitting around the table. I'm sure if this was ever used, it was probably like a really sick meetup spot. I went through the nether portal before the tour, and there's no kind of nether hub or anything like that, so I'm just going to skip it. But heading over this way, here's the front of Misfit's old base. You can see Misfit, this place. Heading in here. Oh, before I enter, I forgot to mention. So I've got Silly Red Snack's head, Rinby's head, OnVicedTea's head. So before the team with OnVicedTea, BootlegAidan, Bread, Cloudy, River, I had this team with, I believe it was Rinby, Silly Red Snack, and OnVicedTea. And we came up with the Iron Door cult. Kind of sat on it, didn't really do much. Just joked around about it and like, so I'm pretty sure we came up with the idea because if you punch a door, Makes a loud noise. And we kind of had that for a while. This was apparently what came out of it. But yeah, before this group, I kind of had a small team. We didn't talk. Well, we talked quite a bit, but yeah, I don't know. It kind of just we had a group and then it kind of fizzled out. Maybe I didn't spend enough time with them or something, but yeah. Anyways, we got Misfits Place to check out now. Misfits always been really good at making super complicated, crazy, just technical, cool bases. You got the Waystone here. Misfit private Waystone, even though it's public. In here, we've got some death maps. I believe this had chicken in it at one point. I might have taken some because I was low on food. Let's go upstairs first. Here we've got an enchanting area with some plushies. I should eat some food so I can run around. Villager. This is like a stovetop. Actually a really cool design. Ooh, a bunch of food. Cool fridge. Up here. I guess this is going to be built into something. It's kind of just a pool right now. Maybe it was annoying to drain out. Ceiling's kind of dripping. Down here to the right, we've got another wart. Little farm. And I think this is a mob grinder. Yeah. Little farm here. I'm curious how efficient it was, because it's there are caves below us that aren't filled in and stuff. The mobs are all spawning down there. We got a big carrot farm. Bunch of wheat, bunch of potatoes. Cactus. I'm assuming grow and then break or something. Probably automatic. Some degree. I have no clue what this is. Maybe a chicken farm or something? Dump it to crumpet. I don't know what that does. You got, oh, I guess this is probably the chicken farm here. What an interesting system. And we got this, I guess, auto bamboo farm, auto sugarcane farm. I wonder. Yeah, it's chocked totally full. It's stuffed to the gills. Misfit hasn't really been at this base because it's, yeah, his old base. A lot of just redstone. I think this is a, yeah, moss farm. Heading over here. Moss collection switch. I'm not gonna hit that because Lord knows I won't be able to turn it off proper. We got a bee area, honeycomb and honey. I think this is where all the cows were brutally murdered. No, they were not murdered. I'm just gonna close that up. We got sheep. These are auto shearing devices. Oh, one just got sheared. So basically, you know, they eat the grass that grows in there, and then the shears that are in here, just shear them. So as long as you're around and the chunks are loaded, it'll just auto do it. These are probably pretty loaded here. Wool is really good for like colorful builds. I'm pretty sure in here, yeah, there's like bamboo. Tons of bamboo in this bamboo farm here. Get down this way. And it's just a strip mine for materials. If we head back over here. Oh, this was the moss collection. I wonder how much moss is... Oh, that's bone meal. I don't know how farms work. Whenever I make a farm, I watch a tutorial. Got garlic and special crops. I think most of these chests are probably empty. A lot of tools. Just things, you know, base things. Probably, I'm assuming a lot of it was moved to the current base that Misfit resides in. Logically, I feel like, you know, you move stuff as you go. Seems like there's an iron farm, possibly. Yeah, so it goes up. Around from here. This iron farm, I guess they spawn up here. Dang. This is extensive. Got a zombie and a baby zombie villager. Weird. I wonder, did we miss? I think we missed this. Oh, yeah, that's the downstairs. We'll get to that. Yeah, just a bunch of storage here. Heading down further, we've got a really lovely pool. This pool kind of reminds me, there's this one level in Lego Star Wars where you go into the back of a ship. You need, like, metal, like silver C3PO to get to a certain room. And then you open the door, and in the room there's like 3 swimsuit stormtroopers in a pool. That's what this reminds me of. I don't know if you know the reference, but yeah. So before I showed this off, I decided to take all the melons, because every single chest here is full, and I put them all into actual melons, because there's no autocrafter. So all the melon slices, these were totally full. Pretty efficient little farm. Let's see. I'm not gonna go down here. It's just a strip mine. Oh, actually, there's a chest, so why not? Chests are worth it, I'd say. Zombie head. So yeah, there's another farm that's super intricate, like goes up and down and all around. That's the wrong one. Nice going. Back up, and this is one of the garlic farms. Just, yeah, good for making money. Like I said, everybody has an underground garlic farm. I'm pretty sure I showed off one, a really good, cool one on Violet's video. Definitely check that out. This was apparently, you know, Misfit's old trading hall. So all the work Misfit put into the trading hall at his base, he also did it basically twice over. Because this was the original one. Pretty wild. I think, is there a chest down here? No, there's not. Yeah, so we checked all that out. I guess I didn't mention this was like a brewing area. Is there anything down here? Is it just... I think this was just a kind of work in progress staircase. Yeah. One thing I didn't mention, this was a slime chunk farm. So it's all lit up, as you can see. So only slimes can spawn. They get attracted to, I want to say there were snow golems or something here to attract them over. Fall in the magma. Take a lot of Ochi damage, and then a hopper goes and picks them up. I don't have access in that. It's a different claim though, so I can't really show that off. And that's under the trapdoor cult meeting area. Pretty sure all this moss, because I don't think this was a lush cave. Pretty sure all the moss was placed or grown by Misfit, which is kind of cool. Definitely adds to the look quite a bit. And yeah, I think that's everything to do with this base. Probably more secret things that I just don't know how to access. But that's kind of that. Probably do the little outro right here. Now let me get into third person. I keep pressing the free cam button. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. This was I think my third team's base, as well as Misfits' base that they built right beside it. I hope you enjoyed, as always. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more base tours. I've done quite a few this April, so feel free to, check some of those out if this piques your interest. If it tickles your fancy, dare I say, then, check out my channel. I do a lot more. And, yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, have a wonderful day. Adios.